your Doom City friendly monster coach D, and you are listening to the On the Way Up show only on Highly Unique Radio.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to We Are On the Way Up.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
your number one girl, Takara Star, coming from afar, rolling with the best co-host in the world.
And it's Friday. It's football Friday down here, y'all. Y'all get ready. We doing it all day, but y'all know what time it is. It's Coach 954, talking life, talking sports, talking the good news. And on this Friday, I'm going to pass it right over there to my guy, my brother, the one and only. That's you.
I had to look. I had to make sure he was done.
I was done.
All right, man. You are rolling with your Doom City friendly monster coach D. What it is, what it does. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody.
What's up, Black? Mr. Black? Hey, we gonna
What's
say
good?
Man, it's feeling good, man. It's Friday, man. We got through the storm. I mean, and I want to say this again. Our hearts go out to the West Coast. Anything we can do coming from this side, from the East Coast, we sending our love, sending our resources, our money. If you guys can help them, please, because it's nothing like going through a natural disaster. And so we've been there, but we love you, West Coast.
Yep, man.
Yeah, just to clarify, that is West Coast of South Florida. Well, actually, all of Florida.
Yeah.
It's West Coast and Central Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they really got they got it hard. Man, our church ministry at Calvary Chapel, we're actually later on this afternoon, we're taking a bus on the other side, man, and we're taking a truckload of water and clothes to definitely help out our brothers out there in the West Coast and those in Central Florida.
Yep, man. But and that's why I say, man, I see it, man. And when you see the pictures and you're like, wow.
Yeah,
that happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to see the pictures, And
you guys know the crazy thing is we currently have hurricane.
Yeah, there's another one.
It starts with a Nadine, Hurricane Nadine. It's officially a hurricane, and it's actually coming from the Atlantic. So right now, I believe that it's close to Puerto Rico. So any days now we'll be having bad weather here on this side as well.
But is it? I mean, I haven't seen the storm, but the hurricane is not projected to come near us.
We are definitely going to get some. We're going to be affected by it, but we're not direct hit.
Thank you, Lord. All right.
Thank you, Lord.
But we with you, Puerto Rico. We with you.
Yeah,
our hearts are with you.
Absolutely.
I heard that there was a hurricane coming towards Miami. Not so?
Yeah, I think that is Nadine. It's in the path, but we're just in the cone, but no direct hit from what I saw yesterday.
So just some more tropical storms. Not that it didn't even rain where I lived at during this last hurricane. Did it rain for you guys?
I mean, yeah, we got some bad wind in Boynton. In Boynton.
Well, you guys got the tornadoes.
Yeah, it
was the tornadoes. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's
now,
scary.
and again, tornadoes used to be a Midwest thing. We never really seen tornadoes in Florida.
Yeah.
But after the global warming thing, we started seeing tornadoes in Florida. So again,
they're playing with the weather, man.
Yeah, who is? But this is what I keep asking: who is they?
Who are these days?
Yeah, can y'all please tell me who they is? Because I'm trying to tell them to stop.
They don't want to be disclosed.
Oh,
exactly.
That's why they behind closed doors.
The people named that we do not know.
Yeah.
Well, I tell y'all what, man, it's gonna be a happy Friday. We gonna get going. We gonna have some fun. We gonna do all the things that On the Way Up show do at Highly Unique Soap Flow right here in Hollywood. See, this man been training me so good.
Exclusively on Highly Unique Radio.
Yes, and what part of
Don't go too far.
What part of the 954 are we in?
What you mean,
Hollywood, Florida.
Okay, guess what Mr. Black taught me? He said, don't say Hollywood Beach because that's wrong. I said, thank you, Mr. Black. I've been saying that wrong my whole life. Thank you, Mr. Black. Hey, let's go to commercial. We'll be right back. You make me feel brand new. It's Friday, y'all. I feel like singing. Coach, what's the quote of the day?
Let me talk to him, all right? Now, be patient. Sometimes the wait is longer because the blessing is bigger.
I love that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Friday, Coach. Yesterday, Coach, Black took me there about that God yesterday. I remember that one. It came back to me, but this one here, I might be able to get in on this one.
You might be able to
Say
hit
it
that one,
again.
Coach. Man, be patient. Sometimes the wait is longer because the blessing is bigger. Yeah. Hey, you know what, man? Let's be gentlemen in the room today, and we're gonna pass it to Star first. Star, what it is, what it does. Talk to the people.
Hey. Well, this really resonated with me. The first thing that came to my mind was getting the house. It felt like it was a long time coming. By the time I got it, I was up against a lot of commercial buyers and just, cash buyers. It was a lot of competition out there and a lot of houses that were honestly dilapidated, and the market was kind of skinny at that point in time. But I mean, I knew I was going to get the house. I trusted God. God had already said it was going to happen. But it took time. When I tell you it took time, it took probably a year and a half to find my house.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It took a while, right? But it was definitely one of the bigger blessings of my life. And when I think about my kids, which would be the first blessing, I mean, it took 10 months to carry them, anywhere from 9 to 10 months.
What kind of
Yeah.
carrying you were doing?
10 months.
Yeah, 40 weeks. 40 weeks
No,
is
that's-
actually 10 months. We
yeah.
call it 9 months, but it's not. 40 weeks is 10 months.
Wait, hold on.
But anywhere between 9 to 10 months is good. Good money there.
Wait, good money now. You see, Star, you always now.
I just had to throw that in there.
We
I
been
probably
saying
didn't. I didn't
9
probably hold
months.
up for 10
No,
months.
wait,
It probably
hold on,
was
Star, now.
You
You
barely
ladies don't
9
wanna
months.
come
Star,
out.
and you tell it when you said you convinced me. I'm just
I
asking
convinced you?
You convinced me because
Oh.
we said like don't listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
When you said 10 months, every man in here said 10. And
I
then
know,
you
so I had to
came
throw
back,
that out there.
and the way you said it was like it's really 10 months. We
It
just been
is.
saying 9 wrong.
It's true, though. That is true.
Okay, all right.
That is true.
I'm hey Star. I told you.
You
If you sometimes them old sayings you can.
can't even get out.
No, I'm saying because sometimes you can sell a ice man.
I can sell an Eskimo
There you
ice
go.
at a
That's
high
the one I
price
was-
and get them twice, man. I'm nothing nice.
That's what I was
That
trying
part.
to. That boy.
That part.
But this part is true.
All right. So what's the quote of the day, Coach? Let's do it, man.
I gave you the quote of the day.
I want to
Yeah.
hear it again if I can break it down.
Oh, all right. So, it's your turn.
That's what I want to hear it
So
again.
I don't pick who go on next.
You can do your thing.
Nah,
I'm just
I
trying.
didn't even pass the ball, but okay.
Oh, did you? My bad. Hey, look, you threw me off with the 10 months. I thought we had them did it.
Look, I feel like we've been talking about my segment for a
'cause
long time.
You jumped in and told me 10 months. I've been stuck on 10 months. But no, you did a great job. I like that you talked about the house and the kids, and I will wrap it up for you now.
Look at this active listener over here. You
told us
ready to
that
go, huh?
The blessings was great.
Go ahead.
You just threw us off when you said you carried your babies for 10 months. But I'm going to always say 9.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest. I probably did not carry my kids for 10 months, but that is the full term of
40.
gestation.
Gotcha.
It's 40 months. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Star.
Yeah.
Well, Coach.
40 weeks, not 40 months.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
40
full
weeks.
out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
He's
40
scaring me
weeks.
now. Like,
That's the extraterrestrial time right there.
That's a long time.
That's
Yeah.
a lifetime kicking buddy for real.
Hey, you ready to kangaroo?
I know.
Hey, Coach, man, be patient. Sometime the wait is longer because the blessing is bigger.
You know, I can say that has been a part of my life. Because sometimes when you have something that you know you called to do it, you go through life like, dang, when am I going to find that finale, that completion? And in 2004, I got that. The wait was bigger because I had to have the right team.
2004.
No, 2024, right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm
right.
saying
I
right
got,
now.
Wait, what we talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I heard
missed it.
2004.
Well,
right?
let me say
I'm
it
like,
again.
okay, he
I
must
told
have
y'all
got married in
something. No.
2004.
Yeah, I
No,
was like,
if I
oh,
said-
that was the biggest day.
No,
I know,
I
the bride.
apologize to all the listeners. I'm going to say it again because I maybe said it fast because y'all know sometimes I'm speaking from the heart. So I'm going to say it again. My wait has been knowing something can change the lives of the kids because the gift that has been on my life to coach and to meet people where they're at and people just drawn to how you motivate their kids. And I was like, man, if I could just do this in a bigger scale, I would coach every kid, I would motivate people, but it's hard to have 20 U's. So God always has showed me a plan to create a curriculum and a program that coaches can be certified and they can do it the right way. So that journey is now complete because yesterday's show, you met a lot of people. You met Coach O. Me and Coach D, we've been rocking on this vision for a long time since I met him. So to know that we're going into 2025 complete, it's big on the other side.
Yes, sir.
And it's been worth the wait. So I say it to you again. God, I thank you.
Amen.
For your amazing grace.
Amen.
Amen.
All right. I think he just dropped the mic. So, hey, Mr. Black, what it do, what it does, man.
I think this is very simple for me. You know, I agree. I think life is about that. Sometimes it takes a longer time to accomplish a goal, and it's sweeter when you accomplish it by really going through the changes of life to get to it. I think that's how I feel about my birthday and getting old every year. I think I'm getting better, getting wiser, and I'm definitely better than what I was when I was 18. You know, at 18 I thought I knew it all, but a year later I realized I didn't know, and I learned that every day. So, wisdom. I think wisdom is the key for me in this quote. Quote of the day is, as we get older and wiser, things get better and better. Like I'm able to accept things and receive things better and able to look at life better and seeing the journey I've been on to get here was a wonderful journey and looking forward what's going to be next. So, that's how I see it. So it's all good.
Big shout out to Mr. Black, and we're going to do it like this. Buck.
What?
Y'all don't know about that buck.
He said buck.
Bo is more that.
He said buck.
I don't know.
You're right. We don't know.
But yesterday he said something else. So I ain't gonna get involved.
Hey, listen, man. Look, I told y'all I wasn't born in Jamaica. They used to always play the song on the TV, "Coming Back to Jamaica." So I always just love Jamaica. So when I hear my Jamaican brothers say certain things, I try to emulate them.
You think they said
Imitate.
buck?
Imitate, whatever. See, Black, you something else. You always kissing the words with your smart self. I bet you was the kid told the teacher off me.
Yeah. My SAT scores. My SAT score too high. Doing that at me.
What you got, Coach? Go on, close it, man.
You know what, man? This quote right here means a lot, I think, to all of us here in the room.
Yes, sir.
And again, man, sometimes we just want it. We want it so bad. We want it now. And the truth is, sometimes the Lord makes you wait, for your blessings.
Yes, sir.
And I know that there are times we are always go into prayer and we ask God, for something to happen, and we want it to happen like simultaneously, right? Mm-hmm. And good old Lord always say, "No, you wait, because I have better plans for you, and I have bigger plans for you, bigger plans than you yourself can even imagine." And I'm sitting around here and I'm listening to all of these amazing stories, all right, or amazing experience that all of you had, and it's something that I'm currently experiencing right now. So I'm humbly experiencing that, and I'm very grateful because when I started BWM, I never thought BWM would possibly be a company that may change the way we do marketing. So, this year has shown, as long as we put in the work and we have our faith in the Lord, anything is possible. And right now we're working on the biggest deals ever, And I'm seeing it every day now come into reality. So very grateful and thankful. And again, good things happen.
Coach, who would have thought, man, a young kid from Doom City.
Yeah.
Can do what you doing.
Yeah, at risk youth.
Hey, listen, I told you, and I'm always tell parents, don't let people label your kids. Mm-hmm. Cause Coach, we got our own stories. What they said. I'm tired of listening to they. So I'm proud of you, my boy.
Thank you, man. Octopus.
Oh, don't say it yet.
It's official. It's official.
Oh man, Coach, don't do it, Coach.
And big shout out to
here we go
to Zoe Twin, my brother, man. I love you. Thank you for believing in your younger brother and putting the money where putting the money on your little brother, man. And the thing is actually happening, and it's because of you. We're already in a few call centers, man, and we're kicking butts right now. So.
You gonna go and get the people the name, Coach? We can say the name.
Yeah, we can say the name, man. It's
the name is what?
Octopus by BWM,
Ooh,
baby.
Y'all better go get some octopus. Let's go. We'll be right back, y'all.
No scary voice today. No scary voice
today.
Oh man.
It's Thriller.
No. All right. Well, let's get it going. All right. Hey, Wonder Boy Tom Brady purchased a minority stake in the Las Vegas Raider, and it has been approved by the National Football League. So let's congratulate Tom Brady.
Wait, hold on. Say that again?
Yes, man. Tom Brady is now part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Are they going to let him keep his broadcast? And I heard they was trying to fight that part of it.
They were trying to fight it, but as of right now, he is part owner, and there's no indication that he's stepping down from being a broadcaster. So,
they really. But you know what? And I'm gonna say this, and this is what I love about the NFL. They are making the adjustments already, because with Tom Brady having T12, connecting Dion and Dion's son. And now him being an owner in Las Vegas, do you know the kind of pull Tom Brady's going to have with these athletes now?
Oh, come on.
Come on, man.
This is the Wonder Boy, man.
Yeah, this finna get good, man.
Get real good.
Vegas might get a Super Bowl for the Cowboys. But go ahead.
Oh, man, I said no scary news today, man.
Yeah, I got it that time.
Hey, Georgia judge blocks controversial new election rule requiring hand counting ballots. That was mentioned by CBS News. All right, man. Let's move on to some good news. Good news. Lottery ticket worth $106,000, which was sold right here in South Florida public store.
Yeah.
All right.
Where shopping is a pleasure.
Where shopping is a pleasure. Reported by the Miami Herald. All right. Now, Sean Diddy Combs wishes 2-year-old daughter Love happy birthday from behind bars. All right, man. The trial.
Wait, Coach, say it again.
Hey, man. Diddy wished his baby Love happy birthday. It's her second birthday. So this was reported by OK Magazine. Hey, you know what, man? There's been so much about Diddy in the news, man. I'm starting to I don't want to report on Diddy anymore.
Yeah.
When Now Diddy is due to go start trial May of next year. Mm-hmm. And they have so much evidence toward him to a point where they say there's no way he's walking away from this. The prosecution is ready to prosecute. Right?
Have you looked at some of the allegations?
Well, allegations are as, Diddy actually, man, he did some crazy stuff, allegedly crazy stuff to kids as young as 16. As a man, I don't want to believe that.
I think the youngest person in that report was 17.
No, a 16-year-old boy and a 17-year-old girl.
17-year-old girl, yeah. So I didn't see the boy.
And a 16-year-old boy.
There's a boy, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely all over the blogs right now. So it's very, very scary. Very scary time for Diddy. You know who's hurting from all of this? His children.
His kids, yeah.
His children, to see, all the, alleged darkness of their father just being portrayed to the entire world. It just, as his children, I feel really, really bad for him,
go ahead.
I feel like the case is unfair at this point because we don't know none of it to be true, right? All these allegations, they're not putting no names and faces behind none of these people. We don't know who it is, and to me, it's just polluting the possible jury pool. Yeah, and I feel like his defense attorneys the other day when he went to court was saying that they're saying the government's cheating They leaking all this information. We don't know none of it to be true, right? And it is making him look super guilty. And we don't. He hasn't been tried. We don't even really know all the allegations because it's half of it is still sealed because there are no names. Let me know he slept with Billy from Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know. We don't know if none of these documents are even real. And then that's the problem with the internet. The internet will run with anything.
Anything. Hey, people will believe the lie before the truth.
But
it's good.
But what I'm saying, this is the I think it's on Fire Stick Prime or whatever. The fall of Diddy, the fall of this. But to me, it's like I'm watching a rerun. This happened with Michael Jackson. This is why I always say these guys that are in this position of power of being the rock star, eventually, if you're doing it wrong, you're gonna fall, and you see it over and over again. So,
but Mike won.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying is, come on, man. I told him all the time, my kid couldn't have went to Never Land. I'm still at the same point. I blame the parents. Now for Diddy,
the kids could have never went to Never Land.
They weren't going on Never Land. You never would have seen my kids. So,
but again, for Michael, it was proven that all that was lies.
But again, bro, if you sleeping in the bed with kids, I don't give a damn.
Again,
they got pictures of them in the bed.
Listen,
I did it the same way. I don't know if it's fake, but I'm just go back to Diddy. I see a picture of Diddy and Justin Bieber laying in the bed.
It's all, we cannot prove that picture to be true.
No, I'm just asking you as a man, what is he laying in the bed with?
But again, if the picture could not be true.
No, okay, we just gonna ask each other a question.
But Coach, I think that's the point he's making. He's saying that somebody can create a whole false picture, and then people run with it to say, well, why would this grown man be in this bed in the first place? And now there's a whole conversation and there's opinions that are shaped on this person that would have never been there had someone not created the photo.
It's a fake picture.
Now, even when you hear that
the
photo is fake, you still can't help but have those feelings towards that person.
Correct.
Right, if it's fake. But what I'm asking, this is what I'm asking, is real. The hypothetical or alleged. But we ain't using pity.
It can't be real. It can't be real.
No.
Okay.
Stay with me. You know I like to make up my own story sometimes.
That's the problem.
No, this ain't Diddy. This is a man, a grown man. He's famous. He is sleeping in the bed with a 14-year-old kid. It is proven. We know he sleeps in the bed with a 14-year-old kid. Just hypothetical. The 14-year-old kid comes back and say, he touched me. And they say, well, we don't have no evidence. We just know you were sleeping in the bed with the kid. Who you gonna believe?
Again, if there's no evidence, see the key word? It's evidence. It's evidence. It's evidence. If a 14-year-old, you know how many people lie on people?
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm saying, you a grown man sleeping in the bed with a 14-year-old kid. I don't care what that kid come back. Because the first thing he tell me, he say, I'm gonna ask you, did you sleep in the bed with him? And you say, yeah. I said, all right.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Man. Hold on.
I'm tripping, man.
No, hold on.
Come on.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna say this to you. Cause this is there's no proof of what you're talking about. But let's go with it. If a 30-year-old man is proven sleeping proven sleeping with a 13 or 14-year-old kid in the bed, yes, something's wrong there. He's supposed to go to jail.
Right, we don't say
right, but right.
What?
But but again, Michael. Let's go back to Michael Jackson, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Right, and what the proven. That's why.
I'm not saying that. I'm talking me and you.
Right.
Me and you. We go back to the island, and they come to your house, and they say, Mr. Black, over there. This
Please
man.
don't do Jamaican dialect.
Yeah, I don't do my Jamaican. They say, Mr. Black, over there. Billy said that Bob was sleeping in the bed with him, and he touched him. And you go to Mr. Bob, and you say, Mr. Bob, were you sleeping in the bed with Billy? The minute he say yes to me, I'm taking off.
Okay, so if he say yes, but Mr. Bob says no, Billy lying on me.
No, I'm asking him again. I'm gonna say, we ain't gonna even get to what Billy said first. I'm gonna say, hey Bob,
yeah,
did you sleep in the bed with Billy? No. Hey Billy, he say no. I'm gonna ask you again. Cause now I'm gonna look at.
Go ahead, ask him again.
You ain't sleeping in the bed with Billy?
No.
Okay. I'll be right back. Hey, we going to commercial break.
We go to commercial break. And you are listening to the On the Way Up show, only on the highly unique Soul Flow. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh man, it's your boy, Coach 954. I'm talking life. I'm talking sports. I'm talking the good news. And sometimes, man, when you getting around this time of the year, man, first of all, I do want to say again, we're gonna have a big event next Saturday, the 1,000-man march right here at Carter Park in Fort Lauderdale. So I want you guys to come out and support this movement.
Rallying against violence.
Yeah, we got a lot of men, a lot of people here, and women and children here in South Florida that just want to see something different. So again, and it's gonna be games and gonna have a stage where there'll be performances and all that great stuff. So again, big shouts out to the organizations that's putting this together. But in this segment, you know, it's something that I saw, and I want to tie it to Tom Brady and to Ed Reed. Somebody posted that Bethune-Cookman owes Ed Reed an apology because what he tried to bring on behalf of, you know, legends like Deion, changing it around, it should have been a better situation.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that, Coach?
So they're saying that Bethune-Cookman could have been in a whole new light, a better program, if the president and the alumni would embrace the vision of where Ed was trying to go, instead of being the and the way they explained it, we on the Way Up show, so we can say it. The crab's in the bucket, and they kind of sabotaged him and put him in a situation where he wanted to spend his own money on campus like Deion, build it up, become the Jackson at Daytona. That when he bumped heads with leadership, they said, "Oh no, this is the history of the leaders of this organization, and this is how we're gonna do it."
Nah, see, I think I know the story, and where you kind of misrepresenting it. Ed Reed came before the NIL, before the boosters can pay and put money into people's pockets. So, like right now, why Deion is able to do what he's doing now, right? At Jackson or even at Colorado State, because the NCAA and NIA, right, their rules have changed. After the Supreme Court allowed the kids to be able to take money as an athlete, right? Be able to get sneakers now. Prior to that, it ruined if you took money from somebody, it ruined your amateur status.
No. I think you. This story is a twofold story, because what they were showing is how Tom Brady, a product of the NFL, was embraced. And because of what he meant to the NFL, they even allowed him to become an owner, and also now he uses his influence to change Las Vegas, because of Tom Brady would be there as an owner. And the contrast to the story was someone like Ed Reed, who came in there and said, "I would fix the locker room. I would spend my own money. I can do all this." He didn't ask them for anything. He said, "I would do it with my own money." But he wasn't embraced because the people said, "Hey, you're not bigger than the president. You're not bigger than Bethune-Cookman. You're not Deion Sanders." And he said, "I'll walk away because I never asked y'all for nothing."
But Ed Reed was trying to do that before.
No, this had nothing to do with NIL. This is just why the HBCUs didn't bring another NFL status guy like Deion, like Ed Reed, and they could have kept this thing going. They're saying that we as a people should stop with the old traditional, I don't want to bring this guy in and the president runs the campus. That was the story.
I think you got to bring that article to the floor.
So I have it.
There you go.
Okay, so apparently this conversation is about two separate videos that went viral online on Sunday. Reed expressed frustration regarding the condition of the university, lack of support in his attempts to improve the situation while working without a contract. And then second, Reed also responded to criticism he received in an explicit field rant where he was upset that he and the football team had to remove trash from campus grounds and that his own office wasn't cleaned upon his arrival. The Pro Football Hall of Famer has yet to be officially introduced as the school's football head coach, despite being named to the position on December 27th. And then it goes on to say that hours after his rant, his explicitly laced tirades about the condition of the university, he issued an apology on Monday morning, saying, "In regards to my social media and comments about the university, staff, and other institutions, I would like to sincerely apologize to all the BCU staff, students, and alumni for my lack of professionalism. My language and tone were unacceptable as a father, coach, and leader. My passion for our culture, betterment, and bringing our foundation up go to the best of me, and I feel victim while engaging with the antagonist on social media as well. I am fully aware of the hardworking folks at our school who are also fighting to make things better and are more financially sound. I am encouraged from my communication with my AD and our administration and understand it's a work in progress. My passion is about getting and doing better, and that goes more for me too."
And that's why I'm saying black.
So hold on. Wait a minute.
Bring it on in.
So technically, Ed Reed went to Bethune-Cookman and acted a plain fool. Went on social media and just berated this university because they weren't clean and all this, and he went to social media with it, and he wasn't embraced. Of course, he wasn't embraced. This is how you, Deion, Tom Brady, and nothing had to do with this. It's because Ed Reed went to the school and acted a plain fool, bro. That's what all it was about. It's not the school is the Bethune-Cookman program is, and the locker room and everything was trashy. They didn't clean up. They didn't clean up for the man when he got there. They didn't clean the building up the way he wanted it. And then he went there and went nuts about it. He's disrespectful.
Okay, so here's the thing, and this is why you got to see the whole story and how they portrayed this. Tom Brady, who went through the whole scandal, Tom was cheating, Tom was this, Tom was that, and they did all this to Tom, and then you restored Tom's story. Then, and it's the NFL. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Tom can now go get a owner's job when Tom was in conflict with the the rules that you couldn't be a broadcaster and an owner, but they made the adjustment.
No one said no rule ever said that you couldn't be a broadcaster and owner. There's never no rule for that.
Well, the owners contested. I don't know what happened, but again, you're gonna take me around the world to say that the NFL took care of Tom Brady. Ed Reed got kicked out like he was a nobody, and
He got kicked out what?
Out of Daytona.
No, again, Daytona and the NFL are two different companies.
That's why we need to be like the NFL and get some old guys to come back to the HBCUs and take care of the HBCUs.
Listen, Ed Reed, let's be clear, Ed Reed and Colin Kaepernick challenged the NFL, right? They challenged the NFL.
You said Ed Reed did?
Yeah, Ed Reed hit him and Colin Kaepernick. They were one of the two people who was Black Lives Matter. I am no kneeling.
Oh, okay. No, Ed Reed was that too?
Yes.
Oh, Ed Reed, Hall of Fame. I didn't know that part. You told me one. I knew Kaepernick, but I didn't know Ed Reed was a part of that.
Yeah. Ed Reed just didn't go to the extreme of kneeling down.
Ed Reed took the money.
Oh, don't do that. See, now you allegedly.
No, he did.
All right. What money?
When they settled, Colin Kaepernick wanted to settle.
Oh, okay.
Ed Reed took the bread.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Okay,
Right,
okay, that's
right,
something though.
Right?
Ed Reed says, "Show me the money."
Show me the money.
McGuire, bro.
Right? Hey, this America. I would have sued too.
Right. So now
This is America. Some people stopped watching football and then eventually got back on it.
Exactly. That's my point. That's what could happen right now with Ed Reed. Thank you, Star. Thank you, Star. So
I always be shooting it.
That wasn't even at you, bro.
No. I didn't like how you do that. You shot that blow in there.
Thank you, Star. So Star, like taking Star's energy. Ed Reed goes now to Bethune-Cookman.
Yes.
Right? He made his scene. He apologized. Right? And time will tell if the school embraces him. But he just made this. He
done. He already. That's over with. This happened 2 years ago. It's just coming up now in light of what's going on with Tom Brady. I'm sorry. So the story was, do you see the contrast?
I don't.
Okay, that's why we a debate show. You didn't see it.
I don't.
I just brought it up as
I don't.
As part of the segment.
Listen, Ed Reed and Tom Brady, two different athletes, two different stories, right? Two different parables. Ed Reed, to me, I'm the voice of myself.
Right.
Colin Kaepernick and Tom Brady are more aligned to me as people that stand on the principles. What we say now in the hood, with 10 toes down, standing on principle. Ed Reed, to me, doesn't stand on principle. I'm not mad at him. Go get in that bag, right? But he is what we would call back in the day.
Oh, I know you. Black, stop it, Black. We ain't gonna. I got you, Black. But
okay.
But I'm gonna move it on. I'm gonna move it a little bit because me and Black, we could do. I'm telling y'all, I enjoy talking with Black. Cause Black always giving me a different perspective of something that I know what I heard and what they told me, but he said it didn't happen that way, and Ed Reed was wrong. But
he got to be wrong because the man just apologized.
No, he apologized because Deion Sanders called him and like, bro. Because you went too far. But that goes back to Deion had started setting a standard and said, hey man, this is what we need. We need guys who have played in the league, that love the game, to come back and start taking over these HBCUs, doing stuff in these communities. So Ed Reed had bought into it. That's all I'm saying.
And my point is, if Deion Sanders is in his ear, you think Deion went to Jackson State was horrible? Yes, it was.
Yes, but Deion had different swag.
That's my point. You got it. You get cut me off right to my point. When Deion went to Jackson State was horrible. Locker room was disgusting. They probably didn't have the edit. They didn't have the etiquette on how to do moving around football.
Water system was horrible.
Water system was horrible. All it. But what did Deion go there and start beating his chest? You how disgusting. What he did was he flipped the narrative, right? He said, I'm going to change it. I'm going to do it. He did it with a different energy. It was more inviting. Ed Reed went there, cussing, wilding, and with the point. And that's my difference. Ed Reed is not a Tom Brady.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying.
Ed Reed is not a
Ed Reed, this how I go. See, Ed Reed is you, and I'm Deion. Cause see, I come in with the swag. I come in with the sponsors. I come in with the people, man. I be like, look at here, man. Right. We need all hands on deck. Look, I will leverage my relationships as Coach 954.
Facts.
And then I get it done. But you, Ed Reed, you say, look, I don't need your money, man. I just need y'all to get out the way. I'm gonna do this with my money. I'm gonna build this. I love y'all, but I love the kids more. I ain't got time to play politics. So if I see this building need to get turf and you got garbage here, I'm gonna pay for it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna work for free. And when I start spending my money, y'all just stay out the way. But then when he did that, they came back and said, wait a minute. You got to go talk to the president about it. He said, when I started, you never said that. Now I got this ball rolling. Get out my way. That's what was the conversation.
Again, and once again, Ed Reed is wrong.
Okay.
Because it's in how it works. It goes by life. This is a problem with people, and especially people in our community. They don't understand the art of protocol.
Yes, sir.
They don't understand the art of tiers, right? And hierarchies. We come in because we so flamboyant, and we don't need your money. We don't need you, but still. It's not your house. It's not your business. You got to go come with the money and say, listen, Mr. President, Mr. CEO, Mr. Chairperson, I have $100,000. I'm going to spend the money the way I want to spend the money on the campus. And I'm letting you know this is my plan. I don't go in there and start painting the walls and fixing the roofs and changing the turf without getting the proper sanctions. See, in the mob, right, and even in the level of gangsterism, right, people understand. You don't go to this corner or this block or this situation without going and talking to the people before you. No matter if you're going to do it on your own, you're going to bring your new narcotic or whatever, you got to go talk to the people before. It's protocol. And Ed Reed doesn't understand protocol. That's why it happens. And this is what it is. And I wish a lot of other people in life would understand that. If you're in your mama house, you're in your mama house. You wanna you come back to the house. You wanna bring your girlfriend in. You gotta let your mama know. I'm bringing my girlfriend in. And what's the even I got my own money, mama. I'm gonna paint the room. But what's the protocols in the house? Bringing my lady here. And I'm going to hunch in the house. What's the protocol on that?
Black say hunch. I like that one, Black.
What's the protocol?
What you call it, Black?
Hunching in the house. What's the protocol? Because see, what people do, they start feeling so they leave and come back, and they don't understand there's a hierarchy, there's an order, there's a protocol, and they violate it. And then when you violate, you get because what happens when you violate the protocol, you could be punished at the highest level. And
I got that, and that's why I respect you, Black. And I'm gonna let Miss Star say something. Wait, we going to break. Protocol, because I want you to add what you gotta say, because I'm gonna set protocol before I go to break. You got anything? Coach,
stay tuned, y'all.
Coach,
don't
do you
go
got
too far.
something?
No, I'm good, bro.
All right, so the protocol is
y'all said enough.
I am. I'm gonna say it again. I am Coach 954. And if you come to this jurisdiction or you come to this county and you want to do anything
Facts.
in the schools, in
Facts.
the youth, in this city, you better come see me.
Facts. Cause you've been here for a while.
And you cannot come into this county without coming through the elders that paved the way.
That's right.
And we have a board that says, and we call it, and I'm going to let y'all know it's called the Super 11. If you can't get voted in, you in by code. And we will put one at every school. We love y'all. We'll be right back with the quote of the day. Thank you, Ace.
Quote of the day.
I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, man, y'all know.
Quote of the day.
I'm sorry. Culture conversation.
There you go.
Hey guys, listen. Sometimes when I kick in coach mode, my mind don't be on all the segments.
I was talking to my friend who knows Stephen A. Smith, and they listened to the show, and they were like, "Yo, you are like your record against one of the members of your show is like 1,000 to."
Man, get out of here, Black. You are. But we going to break. Black playing. Bye, Black. That was beautiful stuff. That Star be shooting low blows. You know it.
That wasn't even a low blow.
No, it really wasn't.
And that wasn't even
when I
to
say
you.
that, when I listen to it tomorrow, because in the show, you quick with it. But tomorrow when I hear it, I be like,
You
stop
taking
something.
stuff way too
No,
personal.
I love it because you say it and I catch it. Like tomorrow when I go back and listen to it.
But I'll be honest with you. Every was wrong, bro. He was way out of pocket. Like honestly, I know you're trying to defend it, but you can't defend like when a man does shit like that. No matter how honest, it's one of my favorite records. It's from my guy Big Bank and Fat Joe's called Day One, and it says about being honorable. Ed Reed is not honorable.
See, Black, when you say that, right? I have to understand what you mean by that, because that to me was the honorable thing to do.
No,
to say,
that was braggadocious. There's a difference between being braggadocious and honorable.
No, yeah, that's
He had the intent, right? Listen, look what would have happened if Ed Reed would have took the money, remodeled the school, and got what would happen? He would got all the praises.
No, but Ed Reed says this. What Ed says. Ed said, "Look, man, when I came to you, I said I'll take it. I ain't even get a contract with you. I ain't getting nothing. I wouldn't work. And now that I'm here, I done did this for."
It's called bad business. Coach D, bad. Give me a quick definition of bad business. Bad business. If you and I do, you about to do some business, and we don't have it on paper, but I start doing all this stuff, and then you change the rules of it because you changed what I thought it was. Who's doing bad business? The person who's spending or the person who's receiving? The person who's spending. He's doing bad business because he's not paying attention. He making protocols without confirming it.
Plus, there's no documentation.
Ain't no documentations.
No documentation, no representation.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that's what they tell you in the court.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But white guys, they do the gentleman shaking. They take care.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Right.
No, they don't.
How you think Tom Brady got there?
They lawyers meet up.
They lawyers meet up. Get that cash. Don't.
They lawyers meet up.
Shake it. Bomb.
You know the dialogue is always enlightening right here on
She over there.
She is waiting.
She that's her joy into the space, man.
Listen, welcome back, everyone. We are on the Way Up Show. I'm your favorite girl, Takara Star, and this is another edition of Culture Conversation.
Yes, and Star, I want to say something to you. Because when you was just sitting there and you was waiting on your moment, and I had my eyes closed, and when I looked back at you and you were doing your hair like this and you bit your lip, you looked just like what Michael Jackson used to do. I'm telling you, I saw Michael Jackson.
We got a light skinned friend. Michael Jackson got a dark skinned friend. Look like Michael Jackson.
You hit that thing, girl. You shook your head just like
I'ma just joke that off. Like I didn't hear you talk about me biting my lip. Boy, get out my face.
I'm saying. That's how Michael used to do it. You ain't never see Mike do it.
He is one. Listen, Coach D. Your boy is one question, one comment away from getting a sexual harassment charge.
I think we should start this right, y'all. Let's take them 5 breaths in. Now it's
y'all something, man. This is stop.
All right, yeah, come on.
When you tell me bite your lip is a sexy
Let's
thing,
do
I don't
5
understand what
breaths
black
in.
people going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 breaths out. All right. Okay, let me get recentered.
Yes.
All right, you guys, welcome back to another Culture Conversation. I actually won't be long today because we have a special treat for you guys, being that it's Friday. It is Financial Friday, so Coach D gonna be talking about that money.
Talk about that money.
Yeah,
I'm gonna teach y'all how to save
money.
on your mortgages. Grab a pen and paper.
Oh man.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, Coach, and listen, while we talking about that, right? I want to tell y'all something, man. This month, because sometimes I study artists. I know you're gonna talk about the culture. I mean the money. But I've been studying Michael Jackson, and it's a song I didn't even know Mike had because I was going through his music, right? Mike got a song called Chicago. And Mr. Black, if you can, man, that song Chicago by Mike, I want the world to hear it because I never heard this song by Michael Jackson. And I started wondering, like, what other hidden gems are out there? So on Financial Friday, I want to hear that song. Man, that song Chicago that Mike made about Chicago, when you hear it, Mike was ahead of his time too. But go ahead, Coach. What are we gonna talk about?
No, we're gonna talk to Star.
Oh. Well, I just was going to marry our culture conversation into our Friday topic. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but what tends to be trending in this current generation is, you've heard of the soft life era, but we're actually moving towards a slow life era. So right now our kids are slow to move out the house. They're slow to get married. They're slow to have kids. And they're actually slow to get into home ownership.
Yeah, but that's strategic.
That's strategic?
Yeah, the government is the system. So the government that's trained our kids followed the baby boomers. And if you followed the baby boomers, you would know how to nurture those kids that you train. So that's bringing us to us, Generation X. We was the generation of repetition. And then you have to now bring that disconnect, so the music and the repetition is starting to go slow. Again, I can show you in music, like we used to sing songs in repetition. Now it's you can't understand what they're saying. So now,
no, you can't understand what they're saying. No, just playing.
You know you can't, girl. You know you don't understand the rap song. Just like me, for example, this song Chicago. As a kid, I never heard it because they only put the songs that they wanted to put on the radio. So the songs and the times are a reflection of how your children are thinking. So if you follow music, you be like, oh, that's where they at. Okay. So I'm just being real about, why our kids are a slower generation, because it wasn't cool to have a lot of kids. It was frowned on. Now we only want 2 kids and a dog. back in the 70s, you saw big families, you saw big vans. Now you don't see that. You see a 2-car Tesla, and that's what you have for your family. So it's
and
different.
you're saying this changed because
America says, again, and I don't want to get all deep, but in a communist country, they could tell you're only going to have one kid in China. Over here, it's called, let us tell you what you can do. You can have 2 kids and a dog. You can have the American dream. And then what we want you to do is send the kids to our system, and we're going to tell them that they don't even have to respect their parents. So at the end of the day, somebody else is putting these thoughts in our kids' head.
Okay.
All right.
Well, according to the National Association of Realtors, the average age of the first-time home buyer is 35 years old, which is up from 31 years old as early as as late as 2013, and the average age was 29 way back in 1981. So
Wait. Say that number again. 20 and 81. It was what?
In what year? I'm sorry.
1989. It was the age of 29.
So the age of 29 was in 1981.
Yes. I'm gonna go back to the 70s. I'm gonna show you that it's gonna get even lower. But I'm gonna try to do that with you. So 29 and 81, and what is it now?
So now, as of 2023, last year, the average age was 35.
35. That's 6 years difference. Okay. 2024.
And again, according to the NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, they suspect some of the factors that may contribute to the rising of age of first-time home buyers being, one, high home prices, student loan debt, career changes, and high mortgage rates.
We're going to talk about that. It's Financial Friday.
Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, I was going to say, unless you had an opinion about that, Coach 954, I'm going to let him.
No, I'm going to Coach because I'm over here. I'm looking up the average age of a homeowner in the 60s. I'm going to find it. Go ahead, Coach. Talk to the people.
All right, people, man. Now go ahead and grab your pen and paper. I'm about to teach you how to save, how to take off at least 5 years of your mortgage. All right. So instead of paying that mortgage in 30 years, you can pay that mortgage within 20 to 25 years. So anywhere from 5 to 10 years. And here's what the wealthy know that we do not know, okay? And I applied that into my life, all right? So when you're paying your mortgage, a lot of people don't understand. Most of your payment goes toward paying off the interest first. And then the difference will go toward your principal. So let me give you an example. All right. If your mortgage is $15,000, when you pay your mortgage, when you pay that.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
1,500.
Okay.
I said 15,000. I'm thinking like the 1%ers. We're not there yet. All right.
I'm sorry, yeah, a little rich for my blood, brother.
So if your mortgage is $1,500 a month, okay, when you make that $1,500 payment, and I think where most of us get confused is like, wait a minute, I paid $1,500 for the last 10 years, but only $10,000 came off. Right. Well, that's because you're paying off the interest first. And what they're doing is they're charging you a rolling 30-day period, right? You guys know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
well, I'm sorry. Please break that down for us, for those who don't know.
Absolutely. So what a 30-day period is what they're charging you interest rate on that 30-day amount that you owe. So how do you beat that system? It's a smart system. How do you beat it? Well, you start making bi-weekly payments.
I would say it depends on the terms and conditions of your loan. You
Correct.
got to go there first.
Correct. Well, your loans, they give you payout options. I mean, all the financial companies give you a payout options, right? And your payout option could be whatever, right?
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say, and I don't know if this applies to mortgages, but I am aware that some loans do not allow prepayment. For example, if you want to do a prepayment on your loan to attack your principal only, some loans will only apply that to the loan as a forward payment, and they're not going to knock it off the principal.
Really?
Yeah.
All
so,
right. Well, here's the trick.
That's what I'm saying. Just check the terms and conditions of your loan
first. Don't go
first.
through any bank that's going to give you this.
You don't want a prepayment
I call it
penalty.
A captured contract agreement, right? You want to make sure that you have the flexibility of making payments as you wish. Right. So I recommend going to your credit unions if you're going to get your finance a property. Because
why do you recommend credit
because credit unions give you the flexibility on how to make your monthly mortgage payment.
And they usually have a lower
very low interest
rate.
rate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm with Space Coast Credit Union. Okay. And with Space Coast, they allow you to pay. You have a different mortgage schedule, and you can choose whichever one works for you. What I found out is when I'm paying my mortgage every 14 or 15 days, I'm paying less. More is going toward my principal and less is going toward the interest. So by finding out this strategy, I'm able to pay off my mortgage 7 years earlier than expected.
I like that, brother. And let's take it back a little bit because I didn't mean to derail us.
No, you're good.
Go ahead. If you could break that down for us a little bit so we listening in, okay, we want to save these years off. What is my next point of action?
Well, your next point of action is that you're going to pay your mortgage anyways.
Yeah.
Right? So what I'm saying is go ahead and pay that mortgage this month. Next month, you got to save up to pay the mortgage, right? So why not start making biweekly payment toward a lesser amount?
So are you saying that...
Good.
Well, I just want to clarify. So are you saying then that you're taking that mortgage payment of $1,500
and you're dividing
it by two,
$750 biweekly.
$750 biweekly, and by doing that cadence, you're automatically taking off time from your mortgage.
Absolutely, because the interest, they charge the interest off of a 30-day rolling period, but now you are disturbing what they have put in the contract by simply paying it biweekly. You're still making your same $1,500 payment a month, right? The only difference is you're just breaking it down in two payments.
But you know,
and
Coach,
lowering the interest.
And lowering your interest.
And
that's how you beat I'm sorry, Coach. And that's how you beat a 7% interest rate loan, right?
I think that's an amazing tip for us today, especially for those who feel like they are living paycheck to paycheck, who don't got extra to put on it. By simply breaking it up in half, can make a big.
You don't even have
difference.
to pay more.
Well, I'm gonna put my glasses on because I got to read some definitions over here, and you know it's hard for me to put my glasses on. I'm over 40, so I ain't a fool.
Ooh, I'm gonna call those glasses the fact finders.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
almost finna be 50 years old. So
okay. Are we invited to the birthday?
Yeah, I'm jumping out the cake. Guess what?
Lord.
It's my birthday.
Dang.
I can do what I want to do.
I'm staying home.
Stay home.
Look, you'll get the call. You'll get the call at midnight.
My boy, that's what I want to do for my 50th birthday. Come out the cake and you gonna stay home.
You gonna tell that girl, eat the cake, anime.
No, I ain't say all that. I say on my birthday, I want a cake and I want to come out of it. And now my best friend should be there. I want Coach D and Black there to see me come out.
Allegedly, that was one of the ways Diddy was jumping out of the cake too. So I pass.
Hey y'all. So the whole time Coach D was over here giving all these facts, right? Some told me to look up this word called loan sharking. And see, what I'm tired of seeing is this same lie of I'm gonna loan you some money and charge you 3 times the worth of it. This is what they used to do back in the day. And it's going on right now in the day. So that question you had earlier, Star, I looked it up. In 1960, the average age of a homeowner was 23 years old. Okay? Now you're gonna count 20 years, 21 years, because you started in 81. Now it's 29. You count another 23 years, now it's 35. See, what has happened, the millenniums and these kids are saying, hold on, I ain't playing that Sallie Mae game no more. I'd rather stay at my mama house while I take out that Sallie Mae loan to go to college.
Big facts.
These kids now, they woke, they reading, they like, wait a minute, I'm gonna go get a house and you got to pay all that money to get a house. I'd rather live in an apartment and right up. So I try to tell people, you got to be careful. We got to create our own wealth in our own families so you can buy stuff wholesale. Because if you ever go to a lender, you're now the borrower. So the only thing that they took out, because a loan sharker was someone or an entity that lends money at a extremely high interest rate and often use threats and violence to collect the debt. You ain't got to use a threat of violence when you done ripped me off for 30 years and then you call me and say you don't own the house, I'm gonna come take it. In the recession, you know what people was doing when they gave them all the money? I got my house in Atlanta in the recession. Mm-hmm. I got a house that was worth almost $500,000 for $190. Mm-hmm. But if you ever went around to all the other homes that they had invested millions and millions of dollars before the crash, them people took the whole house and ripped it apart just because they were so mad that they had to lose it. They was taking the ceiling. They took everything out of the house. In Atlanta, you can go to a house, it looks so beautiful on the outside, but it's gutted on the inside.
No, I know. When I was saying it took me a long time to find my house, that's because I was looking for it during the recession.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So in fact, I almost closed the deal on the house. It was a short sale. I thought I was doing someone a favor. But when I got in the house, like you said, they was so hurt. They had tore, the TV off the wall. There was holes in the wall and all kind of nonsense. Then I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, and think about it now. See, this is the part that nobody would like to talk about when you go back and tell the history. You did a whole thing to say, we're going to create all these homeowners. We're going to do this. But you gave these people a balloon loan?
Well, okay, so I understand you're saying like there's not a lot of ethical practices, or there were not.
Right, and then you stand before the America and say, well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna bail the banks out and give y'all some more money and I almost said it on there. What happened to all these people who done invested all their money and done lost their home because they didn't know what Coach know, and if they did know what Coach know, they couldn't even do that because after 5 years, the balloon loan was so big you couldn't even cover it.
Correct. That education would needed to been there up front before they got into that type of situation.
Absolutely.
But gentlemen, I'm curious, going back to, we are waiting longer to get into homes, and I'm just, I like listening to financial education, and it's a mixed bag when it comes to buying property. Some say it is good if you can make it an investment. If you're living in your home, it's not an investment. Go ahead, Coach D. I see you ready. Go
You're
ahead.
absolutely right. All right. One of the men that owns Berkshire Hathaway, right?
Yes.
And you guys probably know who I'm
I love
talking
him.
about, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mr. Shoot, why my mind just go blank. I see it with his gray hair and everything and his little chubby face. Hold on, Warren Buffett, Mr.
There you go.
Mr. Warren Buffett. Let me put that
If
Mr. on
you guys
it.
listen to Mr. Buffett, right, and I listen to his not his podcast, but his YouTube channel, he says the wealthies don't believe in owning a property to live in. Mm-hmm. They own the property and invest into it, right? Mm-hmm. He says it's better to rent for your entire life than to own a property that you're going to live in, because at the end of the day, you do not own that property. Because when you're done paying that mortgage, you still have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
However, if you own that property and it's an investment property, you don't pay taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but see, this is what I'm saying, Coach. See, you're talking in layman's terms. But what everybody does that doesn't understand those principles, they go and they get this $350,000 house, this $250,000. Your first house, because you just see. There's a rule that said your first house was supposed to be 4 doors, which was where now your first single family home, you have 3 other doors that can bring you an income. You only supposed to live in a home for so many months till the equity goes up, because by the time you get to your 3rd home, it's pretty much paid for. But what we do, back to what you said earlier, we're attached. This was grandmama's house. This was mama's house. The wealthy doesn't play that game. They move with the time. So if the money now to get a home, I can put $10,000 in a new development, and I know that it's going to be a subdivision in the next 30 years. Now this property is going to go from where I bought it as a new development at $50,000. It's going to be $300,000. Now I'm going to move.
Yeah.
It's so many people that cashed out from Florida because they prepared themselves. But we, and I'm saying we as a people, we're still holding on just to mama house, and when mama die, you're going to sell that. So we have to have a real education on what properties are for. And with this new generation, they're selling them the dreams on living in these high rises, enjoying the nightlife, be by the bright line. They gonna own our babies forever.
Well, the truth is, it's gonna be harder for our children to purchase homes, because of how the economy is set up right now. If inflation is at its highest, right? I mean, if you look at back in 1993, I still can remember that day. My mom purchased a home right there at Tedder Home in Pompano Beach, Florida, when we left Doom City. Well, that home was purchased at $89,000. That home today is worth $387,000. We still have that home. We still own that home, right? However, my mother, once she finished paid the mortgage, what she did was purchase a new home in Boca Raton, Florida, okay? Which that first property now paid the second property off, right? And my mother used the same strategy we just talked about today, right? She paid off the home 7 to 9 years faster than it was expected to pay for. So now she has two property that are paid for, but one of the properties is an investment property, and that's the property we grew up at.
Right, but here's the other question I would like to ask.
But we're not selling it. We're going to keep investing.
I already know you're a very wealthy and smart man. Now, here's the other question I always ask, because we learned this in business school, that your company has to make, if you spend this, you have to make 3 times the amount. So what we're telling people, and this is why I say it's time for you to buy your own land, build your own house, and keep your money. Because if I go to a builder to build a house, and he built it for $50,000, coach, out the gate, $50,000. By the business law, the business rule, what should he sell me that house for?
Whatever it's currently on the market for.
He built it for $50. He's gonna sell it to me for $250. Okay,
sure.
Stop. The bank's gonna give him his $200,000 that he already made. He walked away clear $200,000. I have to now pay for this house over 30 years that I bought for $200,000 that I'm going to end up paying about $8 for. And if I lose this house, I lose everything, every dime.
Correct.
And now somebody else buys this house and do it all over again.
Correct.
This is the problem.
It's called the flipping game, coach.
It's called legalized loan sharking and taking people money. That's what I call it. Welcome to America.
Hey, happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday! You're listening to the
I
On the
love
Way
my
Up
country.
Morning
Get
Show,
this
only
money,
on
y'all.
Highly Unique Self Flow.
Good morning, America.
Somebody gave him the airways to say that.
Well,
Thank
guess
you,
what,
Rich
baby?
Black.
You on YouTube, you could say "Good Morning World." Like this is
Right.
international.
But you know, back in the day, that was who that was? Guy, he passed. He had this
The
Robin,
Good Morning America
Robin Williams. No,
Robin Williams.
right? The comedian. I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
his name.
Robin Williams is the comedian.
This played Miss Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Marky Mark. Yeah. That was one of
Marky
his
Mark.
movies. He was in the Nanu. You know what I'm talking, man. Y'all
my
old
God.
black.
Oh,
What
my
you
God.
doing?
Help him. Yo, what is that?
Come on, black. Help me, man. Man, you in the same
Why do
generation.
I see short
You
basketball
don't
shorts?
remember
No,
that?
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
But it's Nano, but his
Yeah.
name wasn't Marky Mark. It was
What it was? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I'm disgusted with you right now.
Man, we old black. We old, but we 50 though.
But Robin Williams was
Right.
he was from a planet. It was Nano.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
Me and black used to watch you.
Whoa.
Nah, that ain't my time.
I know black though the show.
Yeah.
You too young for
Like
it.
Black leaving you over there. Like,
No, black remember that show. We just embarrassed. That's all.
It was that show, and then years after it was Alf.
Yeah,
Alf.
right.
I remember Alf.
I remember Alf now.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I ain't that young.
Yeah,
I mean young. I know Alf now. All right.
Alf and E.T.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, America, good morning.
Good
Absolutely.
morning, good morning,
Yeah.
America.
Good morning.
Hey, listen, and another thing, man, we got a movie producer in here. But what movie can we do? I mean, was TV series for this generation? Like we had wholesome ones.
Black got all the movies for this generation.
Yeah.
No, I mean for this time. Like, you know how we had Alf, we had Webster, we had Different Strokes, with Facts of Life.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing like that right now.
No, because we have power.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Book of Ghosts, man. Hey, man, I got beef to pick with 50 Cent, man. How the hell
And
you
P
gonna
Valley.
kill? How the hell you gonna kill Mary J. Blige? dog?
No, he did. I ain't see that.
Yeah, he killed her, man. He killed her, man.
Wow.
He took her off the damn show.
Mary going on world tour. She had to get out of there.
No,
I'm
no.
just teasing,
I mean, really, what happened is that he killing off the whole series so he can take it over to 50 Action on his new platform, Lionsgate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the new thing, man. Cause I think we talked about this a little bit, but Snoop Dogg put it out there like, nah, man, I'm getting all the Death Row music. Y'all can come to my Metal Suite. I'm opening up Death Row app. I'm like, what's going on?
Meta music is definitely taking over.
So what is it though? Y'all know I'm kind of slow to take.
I want to say this though, Coach D. First, educate you. Metaverse is like it's another universe. It's a alternate space where everything is different. It's the frontier before going to space. It's go to this metaverse where it's a virtual reality space.
Okay.
Right. Ray J been there about 3 years with Raycon. He had his store there. Nike's already there. Snoop has been.
I think Starbucks is there.
Starbucks is there. You can go.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, everybody's over there.
And
Now,
they making a killing.
But wait. Y'all gotta help me out, man. Y'all going too fast for me, man. Listen, man, I came out in the 90s. So you saying in metaverse, I can go in the metaverse and get some Starbucks coffee and it's gonna fill me up?
No.
Oh.
You can go to Starbucks. You can buy property there in the metaverse, and you can build a house in the metaverse. Your avatar will roam and walk through the metaverse and buying clothes and living his life in the metaverse. So you can create a doppelganger of yourself, which will be a virtual reality person of yourself into this space. Now this space a couple years ago. About
forgive me, people. But keep going.
About 3 years ago, when this space was being developed, it had a boom. It was a major boom. Real estate boom. People buying real estate out there. They're buying mansions in the metaverse.
Facts.
Buying movie theaters, artwork, concert halls, and all that. Because of NFTs, the debacle of NFTs, the metaverse has kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, right? But it's still active, and it's gonna be another generation of it coming up. Well, 2.0.
But you got to walk me through this, Black.
I might be wrong about Starbucks. I'm looking at the companies. I don't see Starbucks right away. If somebody knows, drop it in the chat if Starbucks is in the metaverse.
Nike's there.
Nike's there for sure. Coca-Cola is there for sure.
Foot Locker is there.
Excuse me, y'all.
Yes.
I want to really get real about this because I grew up here in Florida. So I done been to Disney World so many times. And one of the biggest attractions right now is the Avatar ride. You go in there, you put these shades on, you become an avatar, you go on a roller coaster ride. It's beautiful. It lasts about 2 minutes at the most, but it's you go through this life as an avatar.
Oh, you went there? You did the ride.
I enjoyed it, but I was so mad because I waited all that time for 2 minutes. So that's why I'm leading to this way.
That's why you said it's only 2 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, so what y'all saying to me is people walking around with this thing on their head all day in the metaverse world, buying clothes, watching the avatar, living through avatar, and then they take it off.
Yeah.
Man,
It's like literally living a double life.
Yeah.
In your mind.
No, it's not because you're actually interacting with other people who are engaging in the metaverse with you.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's just like you just playing a video game all day, but you in the room.
Correct.
Yeah, in fact, the highest, I think, the most successful brand I think right now in the metaverse is called Epic Games. Mm-hmm. I think they are leading in the leading in the metaverse right now. Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite.
You know, I actually saw something too, y'all. I seen they put some goggles on and then they be in there boxing like they at the gym.
Yeah, that's the metaverse.
There's a metaverse,
Man, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna hit a
Hey,
real
man.
You can literally
Coach,
you can
Coach.
make love in the metaverse.
Coach,
you
take-
can go to concerts
Well,
in the
hold on,
metaverse.
Yeah, yeah, you can't make love in the-
Wait, hold on, Coach.
You got him going.
Nah, she said
He
something
heard the
interesting.
word love.
Nah, I just want to make sure because I'm gonna ask Black. Black is a man of the mind.
Hey, Black, we're not gonna ask you any
I
questions.
gotta
man.
ask Black.
We're not gonna ask any questions.
I gotta ask
Let
Black.
me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
What are you doing this weekend?
Man, you ain't gonna get out of this before Black Lee. How much time
we
we
gotta
got, Black?
get going.
Black, I want to ask you a question, sir, because you know the mind. So when you in the metaverse and you making love in the metaverse, there are certain things that when people make love, that happens.
Yep, it happens.
So when you wake up,
It happens.
Wait, I just want to.
Yep, it happens.
I just got to see this in my mind.
Wet
So-
dream. Wet dream.
So when
Yeah.
I take my goggles off,
It's a wet dream. Yeah.
I never do
With
that.
that note, Mr. Black, what you got going on this weekend, man? I know you got a couple things working, man. Some movies.
November.
You shooting a music video, I believe.
Mhm. Yep. We're shooting a music video tomorrow, and then remember November 10th to the 14th.
My birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, we're gonna be the final film dates for the movie
Night Shift.
Night Shift. So,
I'll be there.
So come on down. I'm inviting everybody down.
Rosé.
We want to have an amazing time. So
Joy.
yeah.
I'm in town now. Hey.
Fix your calendars. It's gonna be
It's gonna be a movie, y'all.
literally.
Anybody
be a
gonna be
movie.
riding the pole?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Rebecca,
Oh, I thought you was about to say.
yeah, Rebecca J will be on the phone, definitely.
All right, Rebecca J, I'll be there.
All right, bring your ones then.
All right. Nah, I make it drizzle.
Oh Lord.
All points.
Yo,
She gonna
hell,
throw that back
hell,
like-
nigga, hell.
Hey, what up, Star Man? What you got going on this weekend?
Dude, I'm following Black's lead. Wherever he's at, that's where you can find me.
All
I've been
right.
waiting for this moment.
Let's go. What about you, Coach, man? What you getting into this weekend?
Man.
That metaverse done effed up his head, man.
Listen, man.
You want me to send you a pair of goggles?
No. See, one thing about me, I'm very transparent to all the listeners. I love y'all. And what I say on the show, sometimes I just want to keep it real. I thought in my mind, I said I had did everything I wanted to do because I experienced it in all ways. But now I got to
wait.
go
There's more.
and get me a metaverse because I ain't
Or worse. Worse. Well, you don't gonna do that. If you really not into the metaverse, you can go buy a living robot.
Wait, Black. One step at a time for me, Black. I haven't never even seen the metaverse, Fred. So
you don't have to. You can buy a
Black.
living. You can buy a living robot.
No, Black, listen. Do you understand what I'm saying to the world? I am a metaverse virgin.
I about to say you still a virgin.
Yes. So, Black.
He got to solve that
Black,
problem.
I'm over here like this, Code D. I'm like, Star just told me something I never experienced.
It's possible.
And you can go in this room.
Computer love. That's over here.
Hey, y'all, we gonna be back on Monday. I might let y'all know what happened in the metaverse.
Black
No
is absolutely right. You can definitely go buy a robot right now for $20,000,
Right.
man.
We could buy a robot for right now.
Elon Musk is launching those babies.
You can get a robot,
A real robot.
for $20,000.
Babysit your babies,
and-
walk your dog,
Clean your house.
clean your house.
And the second version of that second phase of that is a sexual robot.
I know y'all seen these movies,
Yeah.
right?
Wait. Wait. I'ma say it to y'all. Y'all get ready. I'ma say
But
it just
the
like
sex
I practice
industry
in
been
the
had those dolls.
Wait, Mr. Black. What you talking about, Willis?
Listen, all of our listeners out there, our subscribers, thank you so much
Oh
for
my
tuning
God.
in. You can always follow us on Instagram. We are at On The Way Up Show. Go to all of our social media platforms. Drop us a like. Leave us a comment. We talk
Yeah.
back. Promise we'll talk nice.
Hey, don't
you
get no
already
robot yet, y'all. Believe in love, man. Find y'all a human being. It ain't that bad out there
I
for
thought
us.
you didn't want to be a virgin no more.
I say I gotta get me a human being. I can't be in there with
A
no
human
robot.
being.
Hey, you guys,
I can't.
everybody go out there, enjoy your weekend, be safe. We'll see you first thing Monday morning. We are
Yeah.
the Radio Vultures, the On The Way Up show, only on Highly Unique Soul Flow.
We
Good
love
morning.
y'all.